all data is imported, rightly imported or not. So you can check this one. So you can see there is all compounds here. You can go to that variable data view and variable view. So after that we need to go to the Hussein analyze पे जाना होगा.
Analyze, yeah.
We need to go to the analyze. Then we need to go to the comparative score.
Correlate. Yeah. Then the
We need
bivariate.
bivariate.
So bivariate means we have two variables. So that's why we see.
So there is a different. You can see the Pearson and Spearman also. So we select the first the Pearson.
Choose both. It's okay because the almost data is same. So you use both. Use करो दोनों.
So first we use the Pearson, then we will use the Spearman.
At a
So
time. Use दोनों को at a time.
so you can choose the any parameter. So we have put large number of data, right? So if you want to choose that we need to just correlate this one and this one. So we can choose this one. So we just need to check here that how many data we need to do, or we can any kind of two parameter we can choose, or we can select all for their correlations. So here we try to do the whole correlation. We try to set up the whole correlation. So we need to reset again because I did this one. So we just need to copy and shift. Okay. And I put this one.
Spearman भी साथ कर दो इसके साथ. टिक
दो-
करो. दोनों
दो-
साथ हाँ.
दोनों
हाँ.
एक साथ हो गए जाएगा.
हाँ.
So we need to choose again the Spearman because we use the two.
Most for research data you need to use one, but this time we are going to show you which what is difference between these two. So the final result will be different for these two. So we want to know that where is different between these two.
Okay, so we are also selecting the Spearman, but here there is two type of test, one tail or two tail. So we can select two tail, one tail, or any kind of. So we select both here, or we can select two tail also.
Two tails.
How to definite one tail or two tail in this case?
Yeah, in this case, actually, we generally use the two-tail test. I am not sure about that what will be the suitable for in this case. So if we need to think that what will be the suitable, I need to do the more literature review. So as per my opinion, I check that in our case the two-tail test is the best way. Because this do you have a pen? So maybe the two-tail test is belongs to the two distribution. So if we have there is a one is zero value, there is a negative, there is a positive. So the positive one. So if there is a we don't need to think about the positive one or negative one. So we just use the two-tail test because
This is one tail, this is second tail. So we need to consider these two. So finally, there is some.
But there are no negative value in your in your data.
No,
Why
no,
you
not negative. We want to see both negative correlation or positive correlations.
The SPSS will do this one, the -1 and 2. This is not from the data. This is in
Our-
when we
our
perform
perspective.
the SPSS. So this SPSS produce some data. So p value 0.0 like this. So mostly in SPSS correlation, this kind of
Two-tailed tests are
yeah.
yes. Do some.
they SPSS.
So in our case, we never use one tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Our case,
other case we
including
use two times.
from the
Two times.
hospital.
Yeah.
Actually, two-tailed test is very popular. We can see the both correlations, you know, which are on the negative and which are on the positive. So there is it's a nominal distribution, right? So if I block this one, then it will be like that one. Though only we can see the negative.
Because we are going to compare both which one is positively correlated, which is negatively correlated. In our case, we for our data we also need these two, because sometimes we want to show them that this one is negatively correlated, so this one is not important. Yeah, or we can give some argument that this parameter is not correlated to this one. So both two-tail is very important in our case.
In this case, because I want to know that ABC transporter and something like that, our cake pathway and our equiplet result correlation. So I want to see, for my case, I want to see which one are the positive correlated or which one the negative correlated. So I choose the select the two-tail test. If we need to think that we don't want to see the positive relation, or we can only focus on negative correlation, so we can select the one-tail test. So it depends upon us. So in our perspective, in my case, I use two type of test. So I select the two-tail test. So I need to go to the option. हाँ? Standard deviation कर दो.
नहीं, उसकी जरूरत नहीं. Yeah, this one is the final. इसको बड़ा कर दो.
So this one is belongs to the the correlations, and so here you can see there's a Spearman and row. So this is the Spearman correlations, and where is this? And you can see there is a Schuster's correlation is significantly at 0.2 level at a two-tail test. Here we use the two-tail test, right? So you can check that the correlation is significant at the 0.0 level in the two-tail test. So you can see there is a couple of data which are usages done.
But this one is suppose I will show you something here. Like this one, two star means this is the value. The value is not necessary, but this one zero, this 2 star shows that this one is positive, because this one is suppose this where is this one is positive, there is no negative, so we can say that this one is significantly positive in correlation, because significance value is here. Suppose this one is negative only in correlation, negative correlation, but not significant because there is no any stereo. Suppose this one is significant but in negative correlation. This one is only negative correlation but not significant. So in case of this one is also significant but in negative correlation. So So the positive one definitely. Where is the positive one? I will show you one.
You can see the body.
Yeah, this one is significant in positive correlation. So this is the final one.
So actually, it's it's
So right now we did both Spearman and correlation at the same time. So the one is need to think which one is. So you need to know which one is. I think.
this is Spearson.
Yeah, this is Pearson. And this one is, I think, is
Spearman.
Spearman.
So this is two. We use
But you need to consider.
And what is the meaning of value here?
it's the significant at two tail levels. So you can see check there is a range. You can it is correlations and significant at the two tail levels.
Why some of them have a value, some of them is blank?
Yeah, if there is no correlation, so there should be blank. It's depends upon the correlations calculations.
No correlation blank, but here is significant
Yeah.
positive
Yeah,
correlation.
positive
But
correlation.
here is blank.
No, not this one. This is different. So you need to use. Actually, there are this one and this one is not necessary. You need to exclude these two. So just only you have
So
to.
never consider these
Yeah,
two.
these two.
two
You
wrong.
need to. He will teach us how we can remove this.
Actually, when
These
we do,
rows.
we need to remove these two columns.
So yeah, you just
We
you
never
need to,
consider
no,
that
they
two
never
columns.
consider
Yeah,
two columns. You need to consider
So just the-
correlation coefficient. So this one you can, but so you need to consider only this one.
So copy in the
Correlation coefficient.
Okay.
So one thing I want to show you. डबल तो नहीं हुआ इधर
double.
डबल हुआ है क्योंकि तूने पूरा सेलेक्ट किया था उधर से ओके नेक्स्ट आप वो
ए उसको कॉपी करके तुम करो. So we are want to segregate a.
ये तो मैं भूल गया इसको क्लोज कर दो मिनिमाइज कर दो पहले इसको नो कर दो कैंसिल कर दो
हाँ?
कैंसिल करना था
这伤手啊！
दूसरी साइड में दोबारा से कर दो जल्दी से कर दो ओके कर दो बस ठीक है लेके जाओ आप इसको कैसे कर दो वो खुद ही so after this we mostly use the heat map correlation heat map. So for correlation heat map, we only just need the correlation coefficient. So for this purpose, we need to export this one to Excel, and then in Excel we will segregate, remove the unnecessary. क्या हो गया?
इधर से कैसे एक्सेप्ट करते हैं
सेव करो ना इसको
कैसे सेव
इसको एक्सेल में भी आप कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं
攻杀小哎，
एक्सपोर्ट किस में करना है एक्सेल में करना है दिस वन इज एक्सेल व्हिच वन इज दिस वन आई थिंक यही है ओके राइट file 9 यूज़र कहाँ पे है और do you
Browser. Change stars.
नहीं वो ठीक है I think this one is not here. Shit. I
一
think
枚脏话呢，你有听到啊？
you need
Ooh.
to
你有
use
录起来无？
another function. Export.
Save as the one.
It's okay, but this one is now saved on the desktop of library. Might be.
It could not save on our desktop.
Yeah, we can, but last time we saved on the desktop of library might be. Yeah, but we need to consider this one because this is in documents. So in documents we are here IB, but
That is change right?
now we are going to change.
English text.
This one is our, and this one is our. Very file name. Pearson लिख दो, सिर्फ Pearson लिख दो. It's okay.
你不用用 Excel 一个个算 t-test 了，你就用这
We
个算
can
就好。
we can also use t-test and ANOVA in SPSS. So we will teach might be later.
So we need to use this.
Okay.
So इधर को
Copy करो इसको. सारे तो नहीं करो. थोड़ा सा करो यार. ले लो सारे ले लो.
so we need to copy all data.
ऊपर जाओ ऊपर जाओ. थोड़ा और ऊपर जाओ. एक और ऊपर जाओ.
नहीं ये नीचे है ना total.
उसको नहीं लेना ना.
Actually, we don't want to lose our informations here. You can check. There is a correlation, some information there. So we don't want to lose that. There is another kind of correlation and something like that. So we need to do the another copy. You know, another one. So we just exclude our. These two file.
In the column for heat map correlation heat map we need to remove this one and this one in the rows. In the column we need to first we need to remove these two column. After removing this column rows, you need to remove the column B. First column.
So I will show you how to use this one.
बस कंट्रोल के साथ करो.
So we just select.
你看你是会点吗？上面去做。
Okay.
Okay. Delete.
सबको select करो ना.
Select the color.
但如果100行，你要点100次删除哦。
Select the color.
应该会有更聪明的方法。
好，
怎么这么笨？
ऊपर भी है
किधर ऊपर?
ऊपर एक एक करके नहीं करो ना कंट्रोल यूज करो उसके बाद
मैं कर रहा हूँ।
哎，你这不用录了啦，浪费容量。
嗯。